for a long time. He's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet for a long time, though. The title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, introducing the challenger, Haymaker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Ready? Let's go, guys.
The tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, here we go, early round 1. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get taller. When you're a tall guy, you have to understand, make your skill set match your physical abilities. And this guy has done this tremendously. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jumper.
Just misses with that one. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Shore. Straight right, he misses.
big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Nice body right under the elbow. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Got the single collar tie. And now he's got that tie clinch. That knee might have landed there.
Nice strike.
Just missed with the left there.
Hey, he's off balance. Take him down. Here's the shot. Take the shot.
Oh, huge block. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, single collar tie here. Again, they will clinch.
Good stick.
Two minutes now to go in the round. Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Nice counter jab up top by the Korean Superboy. Punch coming, it's blocked.
What a punch.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
The kick is blocked. Choi going for the leg kick, he misses. Oh, collar tie. Oh, defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
20 seconds to go in round one. 15 seconds to go. Blocks the strike. Five minutes in the books. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
Great job with those combinations last week. I want you to stick with the striking game. You're destroying them like that.
Round two is upon us. Your thoughts on round one?
Round one was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round. Ooh, big shot lands. Nice kick.
Well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Let's recompose, stay focused.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. They continue to exchange. Lands with a right hand. Circling to his right. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish the fight. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Let's go. Set up that takedown.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Throw the uppercut.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Oh, a huge block there.
You the driver in this one now. Second base. Here we go.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, he's got the reach advantage. He might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh, nice.
Let's go. Get on first one.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Slips the punch.
All right, we need to take that.
Joy gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Get the takedown now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Big punch to the clinch.
Knee strike coming, it is blocked.
It's very tricky to throw that body.
And he landed the right hand there. Missed with that right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to get too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
10 seconds remain in round two. Nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they're fighting behind it real well.
10 minutes in the books.
Take a seat, bro. Deep breath. Breathe. Through that nose, out that mouth. All right, listen one. Listen. Your kicks are what...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Shot clip with the right hand.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. All right, see the collar tie now. Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut. Here he is back in the clinch. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Oh, big punch land.
Straight right hand, no good. Out of range with that one.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Nice right hand.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now connects with a right. Single collar tie now. And now he's got the tie clinch. That knee might have landed there.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, uppercut to the head. Got the single collar tie. Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Nice punch leg.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
That eye's starting to take a beating. It looks like it might be getting close.
All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, misses with the jab.
Be first, be first. Don't let him run.
Effective punch there by Choi. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Straight right hand on the counter is good. Choi's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shots.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Plants his right hand, lands upstairs. Just misses there with the left. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Well, late in the fight, and clearly it's been a dominant performance for him, and he's had to lean on that cardio. It certainly has not abandoned him tonight.
Cardio in a video game comes down to who's button smashing and who's actually playing the game. The guy that's actually playing the game has better cardio. Look at that bar. Stop button pressing and learn how to play the game.
Three minutes. Blocks the shot. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Straight punches, straight punches.
Choi gets touched by that kick there. Wow. Single collar tie here.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Whiffs on that offering.
Good punch lands.
Take shot. Now, take shot.
Oh, collar tie.
Body shot.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Just misses with the jab there. All right, less than a minute here to go in our fourth round.
Let's go. Keep that footwork going.
Come on, keep busy, keep busy.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
20 seconds left.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with his leg kick. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. A lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Relax. You're fine. It's just a little blood. You've been here before. You've been cut. No worries. We like the taste of our own blood. Now's the chance to play.
Final round, you ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round.
He's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. Nice punch here. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Another shot lands upstairs. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Cut the angle off. Cut the angle off.
Whiffs off the straight right hand.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Big kick lands. What a body kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Joy gets stung by that leg kick.
Good work.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finisher in a given out?
You gotta go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You gotta throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not gonna win this fight.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice head kick.
His misses are entertaining. He blocks the punch. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range, because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Big head kick land. Right hand punches the clinch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Nice punch there by the Korean super that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face.
All right, single collar tie now.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duho.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever